Hello and welcome. Here I am, gazing upon, yes, the Silver Label 64. And I really hadn't noticed before, but the protective plastic covering that is often on such things has not been removed from the Commodore side or the little 64. It is unfortunate. This machine, it needs a little cleaning, and certainly the 8 key needs to be fixed. Anyway, I brought it inside. I have let it, it's really not a cold time of year, but I have let it sort of attain room temperature, and I believe it is time to plug it in. It is. I have not opened it up. I have done nothing. I've just brought it in. So I mean to hook it up. Stay tuned. Just before I hook it up, there indeed is the serial number, which according to the, I think it's the Commodore 64 Preservation Project, is indeed the third oldest one known. The screws are still in. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to turn it on. So, the power has been connected. The video cable has been plugged in. This is the moment. I'm going to flip the power switch. The power light comes on. It is alive. Here is one more close-up shot. This right after where, just at the end of the silver label, you can see the plastic, protective plastic, is still intact. So I just, to test out the keyboard and such, I put in a little program. I know the monitor is running and looking like hell on this, so I won't prolong this. I am going to put in the Commodore 64 dead test cartridge, just to see what it has to say, and also to see if 3 out of 4 of the SID voices work. So I do have the dead test cartridge in. This is not the board from the old 64, but you see the screen looks gross, so I really don't want to show it. This is the one I have been tinkering with and testing, and all the chips that are socketed are good, which means I have to start desoldering, which I've not done for a while, and I can't find the desoldering iron that I have and I love and makes it so easy. So, but I do have to see what I can do on that. I do. So soon, yeah, let's go back down to the Silver Label 64. Soon, we will hear if the SID chip functions. The screen is now blank, which means at any moment, but not quite yet, but soon, we will hear well, that sounded pretty fun. Why does it still only test 3 out of 4 voices? I'll never know. Anyway, so things are looking good. I almost forgot that we're going to look underneath and see what is under this dust cover that has been on this machine for who knows how long. I almost forgot, because after finding that the Silver Label 64 actually comes up and seems to be working, and the great elation that produced within me, I kind of forgot. So, it is time to unveil. I have not taken off the cover yet, but I already know the answer to this. It's a VIC-20, but I am going to take the cover off. It looks some yellowed. Alright, so there can be no cheating. Indeed. Here we have a VIC-20 that actually, it may look not so bad on the video. On the iPhone it looks pretty white, but it looks kind of yellow here. It does. The keys though, funny. I'm not sure what version of keys they are. They look also a bit yellowed. Certainly they're not the original PET ones. I suppose what I should do is flip this over and have a look at the serial number. Already, I know that this is not a remarkably old machine because, of course, it has not got the two-prong power connector. It does not. And when we look at serial number, we find it, I mean, of the millions, yes, I suppose, you know, but it's nothing terribly low. Now, does this machine work? I have no clue. No clue at all. That is another story. So, hello. So the garage explorations continue. And I'm sure there's other stuff in there. Actually, I've seen underneath a pile of boxes, indeed, I see a Super Pet now. Is it really a Super Pet? Or is it just the case? Is there stuff in it? I don't know. I can't get to it yet. I did empty the filing cabinet, and it had, well, I didn't count. But basically it had a bunch of Commodore 64s and a bunch of VIC-20s, I think one disk drive, which looked remarkably filthy. Some other funny little cable things that I don't think are Commodore. A couple of binders with VIC-20 cassettes. Those typical sort of things that Commodore sold, 6 cassettes on various educational subjects. And anyway, needless to say, I have not investigated any of the other machines. I wanted to have a go at the Silver Label 64 and fix whatever was necessary, but as it seems to power up, it just may be that the only thing that needs to be fixed is the 8 key, perhaps. So, thank you for coming. We will meet again. I will continue to search and explore and tinker and ponder. I shall. Bye for now.